You idiot.
Don't call me an idiot.
This video is brought to you by G2A.com.
Hi guys, welcome to another entry of Kieran's vlogs. Unfortunately, we are joined today by Joel, or XL Joel, the managing director himself.
The boss.
What a fine specimen of a man he is. So yeah, today the reason I brought Joel along is because we're going to talk to you about what's going on in XL right now and what also we've got planned for the future. So right now, obviously the biggest thing that's already gone on by the time this vlog goes out with XL is the selling of our Call of Duty roster. Mm-hmm. Our Call of Duty roster did really well, performed very well throughout stage 1 of the COD World League. But it came to our attention there was a lot of interest from various organisations, and we felt like the right decision at this stage was to sell them and move on.
Yeah, I'd say obviously we were one of the smallest companies in the league, and when you are a small company that's not been running for a massively long time, obviously resources are limited. We wanted to ensure that the players were happy, and we felt that the best way to ensure that they stayed happy was unfortunately meant that they wouldn't be with us.
Yeah.
So we took that decision. It was a hard one, and I'd say the biggest thing that we're disappointed with is not being involved in the CWL.
Yeah.
Going forwards.
We've really experienced some growth in the CWL that you guys that follow us will have seen, growth in all aspects really. And like Joel says, it's a really difficult decision for us. Probably the most difficult decision we've had to make so far in running XL. But we do believe that it was the correct one. And good luck to the boys in the future.
Yeah, I mean they're a really talented squad.
Yeah.
And I mean we all know sort of the way that some of the matches they've lost went in terms of game 5s and whatever. I think that there's potential for them to finish even higher in Season 2 and definitely make it to Call of Duty Championships, which again was one of the worst things that comes out of that is, it's unlikely that we'll be at COD Champ.
I think the important thing to take from this is to move us forward and to move them forward. We made the right decision. For them, we took our time deciding in the organisation. I don't know if by the time this vlog comes out you already know who they're going to, but the organisation that we've chosen to sell them to is the one that we feel is right to take them forward. Yeah. And of course the decision in essence is right for us as well to take us forward.
I mean I've worked quite closely with the players throughout this the last few weeks about pulling together this deal, and the main reason we did that is because it needed to be win-win for everybody, especially the players. So all parties are happy. I think that's the main thing. And now we just have to look to the future and what's coming next.
So, what is coming next?
What is coming next? So,
well, I'd say to start with, obviously, we're already excelling in many other esports, such as FIFA, Gears of War, League of Legends, CS:GO.
Yeah, there's room for improvement. All over the place, but we're in a really strong position in FIFA Gears of War on console. Halo's a bit up in the air at the minute. I don't know if people know what's going on with the European Halo scene, but there is a Pro League on the way from ESL, and there's a bit of roster mania and people flying all over the place, but we fully intend to be in that Pro League. I've already been contacting some of the players in the scene to kind of put word out there that we want to be involved. Yeah, that's
a really important thing for us to be involved in, because obviously ESL is supporting a lot of areas, and we've worked with ESL now throughout the Call of Duty World League, and we really like the way that they work. So anything that they get involved in, we also want to be involved in. So once we heard that they were starting a Halo Pro League, we thought that it's vital for us to be involved. So look out for XL in the ESL Halo Pro League.
And then with PC esports, we have a couple of really strong UK rosters in League of Legends and Counter-Strike. League of Legends just came off the back of I-57 with possibly the hardest bracket ever.
I think you would have seen some tweets from myself about that. I think the bracket was awful, actually. One side of the bracket was full of beatable teams, and the side of the bracket we got were, the top teams.
Yeah,
completely the top teams.
I'm not sure how the seeding was out. I mean, the team still placed in the money, so it was a decent outing, but we know they're capable of so much more.
Yeah.
And with the current ESO UK Premiership playoffs going on, qualifiers for the next season, the summer season, will be coming up soon, and we fully expect our team to make that.
Yeah, definitely.
Counter-Strike, obviously a lot of hype around it at the minute with the major going on. Kieran and myself have not really played Counter-Strike much, but we are...
I don't know, I'm level 3.
Level 3?
I can start ranking up. Actually, Reese Schneppy, who is our CSGO manager, has been playing on my account. So I think the next time I go on, I'll be quite a good rank.
For God's sake. But yeah, so with Counter-Strike, we've got Epic LAN coming up in June. There will obviously be another season of ESL UK Premiership. ESCA, we were in the Intermediate League, and the players missed out on playoffs by one place.
Yeah, it was on game difference, wasn't it?
Round difference.
Round difference.
And the only reason that we missed out is because a team in the league got found out of cheating, and so all of the games that they had won, they swapped the results around, and it meant another team went above us on round difference. So, thanks.
Dreadful.
Really felt for the players on that one.
Yeah,
that was a harsh.
I think our boys will are developing as a team, and I think our CSGO team will continue to go up those ranks. So I suppose looking back to Call of Duty, I would say that right now we're definitely not ready to jump back into Call of Duty. We've come out of it for a reason. I would perhaps expect us to return at the right time, but right now...
Yeah, I mean, obviously, that's kind of an opportunity thing as well. Like, if you're in Call of Duty and you need to be in the CWL, really. And there's not really going to be opportunity for us to do that. COD is part of XL's lifeblood. It's why we started. So I fully expect us to return at some stage, but it's unlikely to be immediately. However, obviously with this transaction going through and the growth that we've experienced, we're going to have some resources to reinvest.
Yeah.
And it's really important for us that this isn't a setback. This isn't a step back, that we take what we get from this deal and we put it back into other esports and make sure that we grow, particularly in the areas where we're not at the top.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, that's the point we're trying to make, is that this isn't a setback, this is actually an opportunity now.
Yeah.
And we will take that opportunity with both hands and, expect to see XL moving forward.
Yeah, the way I framed it to you is obviously it's a small step back, but it's going to enable us to take two forwards.
Yeah, indeed.
So,
definitely.
Yeah, expect big things.
Okay then, well that wraps up the vlog for now. YouTubers say like, subscribe, what else do they say? Comment, no, and only if you've got something nice to say.
Yeah.
But other than that, make sure you subscribe, and see you later.